Oh, girl, listen. We're about to get all in Britney Spears' business. We're about to pull some cards and see what Spirit has to say about Britney's energy and what Britney currently has going on. Britney has been in the headlines lately. And please keep in mind, no, I don't know her personally. This is not my personal opinion. This is messages from Spirit. Ooh, now Spirit is definitely pointing out that Britney is currently going through something. She's definitely going through something mentally for sure. One thing Spirit is showing me that her as a child, she has been through a lot. She has most certainly been through a lot. And it's going to continue to weigh on her. It's definitely going to continue to weigh on her. I still see her having mental health issues. I still see her having emotional issues, emotional breakdowns, looking for a crutch, you know, something to numb the pain. She is definitely still carrying a lot of pain. Most certainly. And a lot of her pain came from her childhood and things that may have happened within her home with her parents. That is for sure. And it weighs heavy on her. And feeling like a lot of people around her were trying to use her. Like, it's just a lot. It's a lot to unpack. So, yeah, her energy, it's very, very heavy. I could tell you that much, okay? She's the type of person, Spirit is saying she is the type of person, she is better when she stays away from everyone else. So pretty much when she has her space and she has time to really decompress and allow herself to just be, and she's away from the crowd, you know, the paparazzi, the friends, the family, that is what's best for her. That is definitely what is needed. Spirit is also saying that she's going to pretty much go back into a shell. One thing about Britney Spears, you see how she will disappear and then she'll pop back out like after years and everybody's like, oh, Britney, Britney, and then she just disappears again. Yeah, that's because she goes into her shell, and I definitely see her going back into her shell. Spirit is also showing me that she actually feels lonely a lot. She definitely feels lonely. There's an emptiness that's inside of her. It's feeling like something is missing. It's definitely feeling like something is missing. She doesn't feel like she's very loved. That's the crazy part about it. She does not feel like she is loved whatsoever. She feels like she was put here to do music, and she actually wishes that she was still like, remember how she was big back in the day? She really wished that she was still in that type of light. Or either like she wishes that she wouldn't have fallen off. You know how like sometimes you may like reminisce on the past and be like, damn, what if I would have kept going? Or what if things were different? Spirit is showing me she definitely has that on her mind frequently. That's something that she frequently thinks of. It's like, what if I would have just kept going? I actually feel really bad for her. Like, feeling her energy, I'm like, wow, I feel really, really bad for her. Because it's not even that it's like she feels all by herself on this planet, because she doesn't. She feels lonely, like she doesn't really have anyone that is here for her. You know how like in any relationship, you just want to know that people will be there, like by your side, no matter what, genuinely loving you wholly for who you truly are. It's like, that's what she wants. And it feels like that's what she feels like she is missing. And it feels like any relationship, like romantic relationship that came along, she did not get that, you know? So it feels like that part of her is missing. Let's see. Another thing Spirit is showing me about her, Spirit is showing me that she actually really enjoys helping people. This is what Spirit says. She really enjoys helping people. I see her wanting to start like a new business venture. So who knows what type of business venture this could be, because, you know, a lot of times celebrities do branch out. So let's say that they started off doing music. Look at Rihanna. She has her makeup line. Even Jessica Simpson has a clothing line, and she has a shoe line as well. So I see Britney Spears wanting to. She may be doing something or branching out. I don't know, because I don't know too much about what she has going on, but this is just what Spirit is showing me. And I see a lot of sadness around her. I see a lot of sadness around her, and I don't like that feeling. No. I don't like that feeling. It's almost like she always has a reason to be sad. This is what Spirit is saying. She needs her energy cleansed. Y'all need to send this video to Britney Spears and tell her, let me cleanse her energy. Britney, call me. You need your energy cleansed. Let's see what else Spirit wants us to know about Britney Spears. On the flip side, Spirit is showing me like she's the type of person, like, she actually really does have a good heart. She has a really good sense of humor. She likes to have fun. You know, she takes great pride in her work and in her music. So she does have a very lighter side. And Spirit is saying she needs to get back to that side and back to that type of energy. So she needs to regularly feel that feeling of joy, happiness, you know. You know, it's almost like when you're in your childhood and it's like the best time of your life, and you're able to just live life carefree, like being in a childlike state, but just so joyful. She definitely needs to do fun things that remind her of the lighter side of life. And you know what? As a matter of fact, if you're watching this video, this may be you that Spirit may be talking about as well. So keep that in mind, because whenever you're going through a whole lot of things mentally and emotionally, especially when people have mental health issues and their mental health could collapse at any time, a lot of times it may be that you may be feeling a whole lot of pressure and a whole lot of weight on you. And I think that's probably what Britney Spears may be feeling regularly, and that's not a good feeling. Because, you know, a lot of times when people are young and they are in Hollywood, or they get caught up in Hollywood, or things happen too fast for them in life, it can most certainly affect them mentally. And sometimes when certain people get stuck in a mental state, unfortunately, it's very difficult and challenging for them to come out of it, especially when drugs and alcohol play a role. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit is telling me about Britney Spears. You know what? I see that she feels like, a part of her feels like a failure. A part of her feels like she should have either went further or she should have done more, you know. And the crazy part is, one thing about her is that she needs routine in her life. And when she doesn't have routine, she definitely feels like she's gone off course. That's for sure. And if you see me looking down, that's because I'm looking at my cards and I'm just feeling the energy that's coming from these cards. Another thing that Spirit is saying, Britney, you need to have some balance in your life. You definitely need some balance. Britney needs some balance in her life. Another thing Spirit is telling me, that she also feels like a failure, like as a mother. This is what Spirit is showing me. And it's not a good feeling whatsoever. You know how it feels like you're like, oh, you know, I could have done more or been better. Like, that's the energy that I am feeling from the cards that Spirit is showing me. That's where she has, I'm telling you, there's so much sadness on the inside of her. And that's the thing about it. Being a spiritual advisor and I'm being able to feel other people's energy, it doesn't always feel good. And this is one of those moments where it just does not feel good. Like, I just want to take her and give her a hug and be like, Britney, it's going to be okay. Everything is going to be fine. Another thing Spirit is showing me, she always feels like she is never going to win at love. She feels like she fails at love. You know, I saw there was another article or something that came out talking about how she was speaking on her past relationship and how she was saying that it was like fake or whatever. And then her ex came out and he was saying, no, you know, this was definitely real love. And it's just like, listen, Britney know what she was talking about. Okay? Britney most certainly knew what she was talking about. A lot of people are in fake relationships, acting like everything is beautiful for the public eye and for the outside. But in reality, I see it all the time. I'm telling you, I do so many love readings. I see it all the time. So Britney know exactly what she was talking about. Sometimes a lot of people use relationships as distractions to what is going on around them, for real. And Spirit is confirming, yes, that's what it was for her. It was a distraction. When a lot of times when people have a lot going on around them, they want to think about everything else besides that. So they will find things to occupy their mind with, so that they're not really thinking about the things that are hurting them, the things that, you know, are beating them up on the inside. So yeah, that's absolutely what it was for her. It was a distraction. Spirit is saying, yes, that is the truth. Whether those who want to accept it or not. Accept the truth. Yeah, because he said, no, that was absolutely love. No, it was not. Even Spirit is calling it out. Accept it. It wasn't love. Okay? But yes, all in all, Britney is going to be on a forever healing journey. And that's just what it is. And that's just how it is, because she keeps on repeating the same cycles. This is what Spirit is showing me. She just keeps repeating the same cycles, just like half of y'all always repeating the same cycles, always on the same merry-go-round. So you're going to forever be on the same healing journey when you do this, you know? I don't see anything really changing much for Britney, to be honest with y'all. Like, I really don't. I don't see a big comeback. Mentally, I still see her being in the same place, you know? And it just is what it is. It just really is what it is. Because you know why? I don't see her ever being 1,000% serious about her healing or her changing. And I'm just telling you what Spirit is showing me, you know? So this is just what it is. But Britney, call me. We can go deeper. You could book your session. You know where to find me.